Good morning, I'm Dan from SilverFoxSafaris. It's July 17th, and we're taking off today, me and my best friend Kevin, my videographer Jason, who's also my friend, and we're picking up Scott on the way. We are headed to Texas this morning to hunt a water buffalo at Quail Ridge Ranch, about 800 miles away. We're going to make the drive today, hunt tomorrow, and with any luck, we're going to head over to Jayhawk Creek the next day and see what we can find. So join us today for the 800-mile trek. We'll stick with you here in the truck this morning and see if we can get us a water buffalo tomorrow. And let me just say, guys, I'm 64 years old, got bad knees, arthritis, I'm overweight, and I hunt. So you can do it. Get out, be active. There's places that'll make it work. So make it happen. Like, follow, and subscribe to us here at SilverFoxSafaris. Well, thanks for joining us back again. We're in Lawton, Texas by Fort Sill. We've come about 500 miles. We got a little over 200 to go. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've lost our navigation, so we're going to pick that back up. And here we go. So we picked up Scott along the way. He's behind me, and we're still headed down to Anson, Texas to hunt water buffalo. So we've had a good day, talking a lot about hunting native Sonic, one of America's classics, and we're excited about the trip.
Dan, how did this all start?
Obey traffic laws.
I
Alert and use voice
decided
commands
when I was 59 years old I wanted to try hunting. I'd never done it before in my life.
Safe driving
So behind the backs of my dearest friends, I booked a trip to elk hunt in Colorado City, Utah. My buddy Kevin sitting here next to me found out about it 4 days before I left, and he decided to go with me. We went out and had a great time, shot an elk, and I was hooked. And since then, I've been in 19 countries, shot 108 animals. Many of them in Texas, but all over the world. And I'm excited about the whole sport, and sorry I missed out on it for all those years. And I'm still here to tell you that I don't care what age you are, you can do this, because I'm the silver fox, as you can see, 64 years old, and having a great time. So
I can vouch for that. So what's the coolest thing you've ever shot?
I would say a couple of things in there. I enjoyed shooting muskox in Greenland, beautiful country. I had a great time shooting a giraffe in Africa, and probably the Cape buffalo that took 13 shots in 3 hours was one of the toughest and most exciting. Just before he dropped dead, he rammed the door of the truck and did a major amount of damage. Recently, my videographer and I were in Serbia, and I about lost 2 legs to a wild boar that came out of the grass several feet away, ready to attack. And I didn't have time to be scared. I dropped the rifle, shot him in the head, and he fell on my shoe. So that was pretty exciting. So, good time.
Sorry we don't have video of that.
Yes,
But it actually happened. We learned our lesson on that.
we did. We learned our lesson.
Need to film this stuff. People want to see it. Because it's real. And what do you think's in the future for you?
Well, I got a bear hunting trip to Canada in September. I'm going hunting, or fishing rather, with my fishing buddies in Canada here in 4 weeks. And then I've got a trip to New Zealand next May to tar hunt. And I'm sure there'll be something mixed in there amongst all that. At some point, I got to practice law. That's my real job in Missouri. But I try to squeeze in as many hunt trips as I can do and try to stay on a budget. That can be a little tough. But
That's
I'll
not
assure you
exactly true.
there's things you can find to hunt that are not expensive, and you'll have a good time doing it.
So what do you think it'd be what your advice would be for an older person to get into this realm of hunting all over the land?
I would say, first of all, find out what you think your limitations are, because you don't want to go mountain goat hunting at 64 years old when you got to be able to climb a 4,000-foot mountain in a couple of hours. Gentlemen my age, we are not 29. We are old, and we are out of shape. So find your limitations, hunt what you enjoy. If you want to hunt whitetail deer and you're good with that, hunt whitetail deer. If you're a bird hunter, hunt birds. If you want to hunt big game, There are literally hundreds of ranches in Texas that have big game that are as varied in price as the days of the week. So call around, find around, call me, ask me, I'll help you, and find what you want to hunt for the best possible price. Get a good rifle with excellent optics because you need to be able to see well. Nothing worse than wounding an animal and it suffers and you spend hours looking for it. Terrible thing. So find your limitations, find what you want to do, and get some decent equipment. It'll last you a lifetime. Most all of my big game I've shot with the same gun, a 30 Nosler. Been very happy with it. I got a good 9.4 scope, and I don't have too many problems.
Let's talk about your trip to Africa.
Which one? I've had 4.
The latest one.
The last trip I had to Africa was a year ago, April. During that trip, they do run together. So I will start by saying people think Africa is expensive. You can go to Africa. The flight is terrible. It's 17 hours from Atlanta to Johannesburg. But you could go there for between $900 and $1,300. Cheaper, you can go to Branson for a weekend. And you could have 6 animals for about $5,000. Are they giraffes and rhinos and what have you? No. And yes, you can hunt a rhino, believe it or not. No, they're smaller animals. They're kudu. They are springbucks, steambucks, dikers, zebras. You can get 5 or 6 good animals for $5,000. You can have them shipped back home for $700 and have your favorite taxidermist do them up for you. It's a fantastic place. You want to go? Call me. I got some great connections. Been there 4 times. Shot a lot of good animals there. You can spend a lot of money if you want, but there's no reason to do that. You'll have just as good a time chasing a springbuck as you will chasing a wildebeest. So it's the flight's a killer. Going over, you're excited. Coming home, you're tired. So get ready.
And how many mounts are you working on right now?
I believe my taxidermist has 38. So I'm building a room to hold them all. It'll have 108 spaces. I'm just about there. As we're headed down here to Texas, we're meeting my taxidermist, Chris Wood of Wood Wildlife Studios in San Angelo, Texas. He's got 12 mounts for us. They're not all mine. Some are my buddies. We've got Watusis and Audads and Oryx and a couple others. We've got some rattlesnakes we've killed down here with some mounts to put on some boards. So we're going to take those back with us and please a lot of friends.
So what about your giraffe hunt?
A giraffe was an exciting trip. I was not in the market to hunt a giraffe. I was in Africa with my favorite guide there, J.P. Kleinhans of Kleinhans Safaris down in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, and his brother Adolf, who both do guiding. I was hunting a rowan on a 270,000 acre reserve, and I saw a group of giraffes. The guide said, "Do you want to shoot a giraffe?" And I said, "Absolutely not. Giraffe is what my kids feed at the zoo." And he said, "Well, we got to stop and take this one down because he's old. He's doesn't have any teeth. He is going to die of starvation, so we need to take care of that." And I said, "Well, if that's the case, then what do we do? How can I get that?" He gave me a price that was unbelievable. So I lined up, and just before I took the shot, he says, "Where are you going to shoot him at?" And I said, "Right in the chest." And he said, "Absolutely not. You're going to have to shoot it just below his ear, because if he doesn't drop there, he'll run for 30 miles before he falls over dead and we'll never find him." So at 155 yards in the pouring rain, I let off a shot, hit him below the ear, and he fell like a potato to the ground. And if you want to see that, I'll share the video with you, connected to this YouTube video. Pretty awesome hunt.
But tell me when you see it. I got him in my scope. Go safe. I'll tell you where to shoot. I think you're off safe now. The slow squeak. Right in the ear. Slowly squeeze. Wait. Just start. Squeeze. Squeeze the sickness. I still. You can never like the air there. Back of the ear. Fucking beautiful.
Gosh,
Good shit, buddy.
unbelievable! Did you get it on there?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God. Holy moly. Beautiful fucking shot.
Took 11 guys 4 hours to skid him out, and the mound will be 9 feet tall. It would be awesome to see. Something else cool about that is femur and tibia bones are 3.5 feet long, and I've had them carved to have small seeds. The carving guy is interesting about Africa. People think it's expensive, and it's not. Had all 8 bones there, and the guy asked me if I wanted to have them custom carved, and I said, well, how much is that? And he said it's $75, and I said 75 a bone, that's pretty good. And he said, no, 75 for all 8. So I got 8 custom carvings of giraffe bones for $75. So Africa is not cheap, it's not expensive. Do not be deceived. So that was a great hunt. I did get my rowing later that day. Are you hooked? I'm hooked. My first hunt was October 19, 2020, and here I am today. It's July 17, 2025, and I've been to 19 countries hunting and shot 108 animals. So hopefully one of them is coming tomorrow. Well, we made it to the ranch. We're here this morning. We glassed a little bit last night, saw a lot of neat animals, and now we're out looking for the water buffalo this morning. Hope to bag a big one. It's a beautiful day on the ranch. You can see the weather's fantastic, and we've got a fantastic guide here, Mr. Westlake. He's taking us out. He knows the place like the back of his hand, and we're going to get on some water buffalo pretty fast and hopefully take down a big boy this morning. So enjoy. So we've been here on the ranch looking for these water buffalo for a couple hours, and we finally spotted them off in some pool of water just over this hill. There's all 4 of them. All you can see is their top of their heads and snouts and horns, and we're going to walk up this hill, get the tripod out, and see what we can take down. So hopefully they'll come out of the water, because I sure don't want to swim in after one of them. So we'll see what happens here pretty quick. He's moving. Oh, nice. All right, so the water buffalo is laying right there by the tree. We're waiting to make sure he's expired. The other three are floating around here somewhere, and they're extremely aggressive, so we want to be careful. But we want to make sure this one is out and it doesn't get up and walk off. So I think it was a pretty good shot. We'll see here in a few minutes. So here's my guy, Jack. He's done an excellent job finding these things in the water hole. And we're sitting here waiting still. He's right behind my back over here, left shoulder, waiting to see if he's expired. So Jackie's got us all safe and secure. He's watched around. We don't think the other three are close by, and we're ready if they are. So we're going to give it a few more minutes and wait and see. This is my water buffalo I shot just a few minutes ago. He is expired completely. Probably weighs in at a good 1,800 pounds. And the truck is on its way down to pick it up. So we'll get in position, get him skinned out, get the meat. It was a good day for water buffalo hunting. Very good day. I got this with one shot. Tractor in here. So kill with one shot. That's always the best. Good for me. It's good for the animal. So I said about 130 yards. So gentlemen, 64 years old, SilverFoxSafaris. I'm telling you, you can do this. There was nothing strenuous about it. We walked up on him. We waited for him to expire. We're here. Anybody can do this. So get out there and enjoy hunting. Remember to follow us, like us, and support us. All right, here's the water buffalo. Successful. My guide's fantastic. Jackie Westlake. Jackie, tell us about this.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want to say.
You did a great job.
He's a big bull. So ready for some good steaks. Guys, get out and do it. It's a blast. Don't hold back.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Scott Davidson here. I'm on my first big hunt here. I'd like to thank Dan with Silver Fox Safari. Brought me out here. First experience. It's been beautiful just watching the animals walk around and trying to locate them. It takes a little skill to it, but got to watch Dan set up on this beauty right here. Had a nice 130-yard shot. Hit him right in the breadbasket. One shot, one kill. So it was a good ethical hunt. And like I said, get out and enjoy nature. It's beautiful. And again, just want to thank Dan from Silver Fox Safaris, and hopefully more to come in the future.
This is Dan. I'm back again for Silver Fox Safaris. We've had a fantastic hunt for a couple of days. We're on our way back to Missouri, just across Texas to Oklahoma. Had some great Whataburger out in Wichita Falls. And we've had a couple great days of hunting. Time to go home. It's always good to travel, and it's always good to go home. So, gentlemen, ladies, I don't care how old you are, get out there and enjoy what America has to offer. Go on a hunt. You can do it. Find your skill level. Find what makes you feel comfortable. Pick your weapon. You need help? Let me know. We'll find you a spot. Enjoy hunting. Have a great day.